everybody starts playing, they're hoping that this can just get swept under the rug.
Yeah. So, opening day is tomorrow, March 28th. Have we done season predictions yet?
We did, yeah. It was a while back when spring training first started. We just gave like our way too early predictions on like who we thought was gonna.
I feel like we should do it. I feel like we should do it again just because it's more relevant.
Okay.
I hate to repeat content, but I don't think a lot of people saw that one.
Okay.
So, real quickly, just division order. AL East.
Who I think is winning it all?
Yeah, and they're just like order of the teams.
I'm going Yankees, Orioles. These two are always interchangeable, it seems like. Yankees, Orioles. I'll go Blue Jays, Rays, Red Sox.
All right. I think the Orioles win. I think Yankees second. Rays third. I don't like the Blue Jays that much this year. I think Jays fourth. And then Red Sox fifth. That team's going to be bad.
By the way, one thing that happened while we were gone, Joey Votto signs a contract with the Blue Jays. So
oh yeah, he did do that.
He's
good
going,
for him.
He's going home. So
good for him. Yeah, the Red Sox are going to be bad.
Yeah.
I think
it's not going to be good.
I don't think the Yankees are better than the Orioles. I just don't think they are.
You really don't think so?
Yeah, I don't think so.
The biggest thing that I'm worried about, obviously, when it comes to the Yankees, is the injuries. We've had guys drop like flies so far in the spring.
I need to know one thing.
We've had guys dropping.
I need to know one thing for the sake of my fantasy team, because I was drafting my team and I realized in like the 15th round I didn't have a shortstop.
Yeah.
Is Volpe due for a good year?
Yes,
he is. You think so?
Obviously, I'm biased, but I wholeheartedly believe that Volpe is in for a good year.
Okay.
He made the adjustments last year. Like, obviously, his rookie season wasn't everything that he wanted it to be.
I got laughed at when I drafted Anthony Volpe.
No, dude. He's going to be good this year. He's going to be good. Because he's made so many great adjustments in the offseason, and he's played well. Like, he was a Gold Glove shortstop. Like, what the fuck else do you want?
Defense doesn't really matter in this, though.
Yeah.
I need to know if he can hit.
He's going to be able to hit. He's going to be able to hit.
Okay. That's all right.
That makes me too. He's really fast.
That makes me feel a lot better, because this is an incredibly competitive league.
Yeah.
It's all just people that watch baseball all day. Mm-hmm. All right, the Central, it's Minnesota. Then you can range these four losers any way you want to. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I don't even want to waste any more breath on this division. You could put, as long as you put the White Sox last, because that team is horrible.
They're bad. They're bad.
I might buy some $2 White Sox versus A's tickets eventually.
Tim Anderson got traded to the Marlins now. So
yeah, I actually think that was a good move for the Marlins, because he has the potential to have a good year.
Absolutely.
Like, why not? Why not? You're the Miami Marlins. Why not give him?
What else do they have to lose?
Why not give him a 1 year prove? Like, I think that's a low risk.
No, that's
low reward.
That's exactly what they gave him.
I think that's a good move actually by Miami.
I'd say so. Yeah.
AL West, I think it's Houston's division to lose. I mean, they just got Josh Hader. That's kind of crazy. And then Texas will finish second. That's becoming a really good big rivalry.
It's a good division. It's growing into a good division, But
Mariners will finish third. Probably Angels fourth, and then the A's are just they're terrible. They're so bad.
I can't wait, honestly, though. I can't wait to watch the A's.
I'm not lying. I think the White Sox might be worse.
I don't know about that.
I think they might be, because here's the thing. The players don't care for the Sox. Like, the club. Well,
neither do they.
Here's the thing. The A's are all just players that don't have talent, but they at least, care about winning. I don't know. They're both going to be incredibly bad.
I feel like you're giving them a little too much credit.
All right, and then AL wildcard teams. I'm going Yankees. I'm going Rangers. And I'm going Rays. No, I'm not going Rays. Yes, I am going with the Rays.
I'm going Orioles, Rangers, and...
It's between the Rays and the Mariners. I just think the Rays always find a way, no Wander Franco now because of reasons.
Yes.
But I'm
going Orioles, Rangers, Blue Jays. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. And then my ALCS, I think it's going to be I'm going to say Houston, Baltimore, and I think Baltimore wins. I will say, I want to see a Yankees-Orioles playoff matchup so badly.
I do too.
I want to see a DS.
Everyone in the AL East I hate, but I love the Orioles. The Orioles are so much fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
They're such a fun team to watch. As a baseball fan, I love the Orioles.
I'm saying Orioles and Houston, and then the Orioles win the division. Or win the league. AL champs.
I might go with... I'm going to go Yankees, Houston. Yeah. I'm going to go Yankees, Houston.
And then the Yankees are making the World Series. Are the Yankees making the World Series?
They're due at some point to finally beat Houston.
They're due. Yeah. Okay.
I'm biased. I almost did think Yankees Rangers though, but I think it's more likely.
I think the Rangers will make the playoffs. I don't think they're winning the World Series again. Like that was a crazy run that they had, but I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they're doing that again. All right, and then the NL East. I think it's Braves, Phillies close second.
Yep.
And then I think it's the Mets, and then Miami, and then the Nats.
I'm going Braves, and then Phillies close second as well. Yeah, Mets. I'll give the Nats. I'll throw the Nats a bone. So I'll go.
Really?
You
got Miami
Braves
last?
Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, Tim Anderson might have a little bit of a bounce back year. I mean, he was terrible last year.
Miami made the playoffs last year, though.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, they did.
The reason I have them sliding to fourth is because my friend pointed out that they were like 40-10 in one-run games, and he's like, that is due for regression to the mean.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll go with the same.
I actually picked them to beat Philly in the playoffs because I was like, grit. So much grit.
Wait, you had the Marlins beating the Phillies?
In my playoff bracket, I did just because grit. And they did it to the Cubs. They beat the Cubs 2-0 when the Cubs were supposed to murder them.
And then Bryce Harper came out. He's just like, nah.
All right. Central. I think the Cubs are the best team in this division.
I think the Reds are actually going to have a sneaky good year this year.
Here's
Reds
my thing about the Reds.
I know you don't like the Reds.
I think the Reds are finishing second. They always choke, though. They always choke.
Yeah, I don't know if I have too much faith in the Reds. I'll give the Cubs the division, but the Reds a close second, I think.
And then the last three, they're just incredibly...
I'll go Cardinals third, but then the other two...
These last three are incredibly mid.
Yeah.
I think it's a popular pick to put the Pirates last, but they have some pieces. I mean,
they're not going to do anything special this year.
The Brewers finish last because they don't have a coach. Like, Craig Counsell's now the coach of the Cubs, and they lost, like, everyone from their team.
Yeah, I'm going
Cubs,
think Reds,
Brewers are last.
Cardinals, Brewers, Pirates.
I think Brewers last. I think Cardinals... I think Pirates fourth, Cardinals third. A lot of people... I've seen people with St. Louis winning the division, and it's like, you're crazy. They had no pitching last year, and all they did was sign Sonny Gray.
I mean, like it's just because in 2022 they were good, you know.
Yeah. So I think Cubs, Reds, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, and then in the West, it's the Dodgers division to lose.
Yep.
I think the D-backs finished second. They just got Jordan Montgomery, as of like yesterday.
The Diamondbacks did.
Yeah.
They did officially get Jordan Montgomery.
Mm-hmm. About damn time.
Right? Like, he's been the most undervalued free agent in this entire offseason.
Who did Blake Snell sign with again? Was it the Giants? Right?
He signed, with the Giants. Okay. Blake Snell signed with the Giants.
I don't think that's going to move the needle much on the Giants for me. I think I still have them finishing fourth. I'm just going Dodgers, D-backs, Padres.
What is going on,
Giants, Rockies.
Yeah, I'm so lost, though. Like, what's going on? Because, like, he was a valuable piece to that Rangers team. And yet...
They don't want to pay him.
They don't want to pay him, but, like, what... But nobody else wanted to pay him?
No, guess
nobody,
not.
Like, because he's going to the Diamondbacks, but it's on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
No.
Like, even the Diamondbacks, like, their rival in the World Series, obviously, but, like, they took him, but even, like, very hesitantly. It's like, why is everyone so hesitant
Here's something that I think people need to realize. I've made this mistake multiple times. When there's a team that's incredibly young that goes on, like, a tear and makes it really far, but then, like, loses, like, a game before a title, people are like, oh, they're just ahead of schedule. They'll be back here next year. I think a lot of times people need to realize like that might be as far as they go. Mm-hmm. Like with FAU, when I was like, oh, they're just gonna win the national title because they got everyone back. It's like that's probably gonna be like as good as they get. Maybe. I think that's what a lot of people are feeling about with the Diamondbacks. Here are my wild card teams. My division champs are Cubs, Dodgers, Braves. Philly's definitely getting, I think, the top wild card.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna give Arizona one. I think they're still really good. And then the third one, I remember we talked about this for forever because I didn't want to give it to the Reds because I know they're gonna choke. I don't want to give it to the Mets because I don't think they're that great. Mm-mm. I don't want to give it. I think we ended up giving it to the Padres, and I think that's fair.
For me, it's a toss-up between the Giants and the Reds. Just because Blake Snell is such a huge addition.
I don't think the Giants don't really have anyone else though. Like they're really not that great.
So I agree with you on Braves, Cubs, Dodgers for division winners, and then Philly is going to get the top wild card spot. And then the Diamondbacks I think are going to sneak into one as well. Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, for me it's a toss-up between the Reds and the Giants. I might go with the Reds. I think I'm going to go with Cincy.
Okay. NLCS. I think the Dodgers are going to choke. I really think they are. Because they always do. They always do. I'm going to go with... I think they'll get the 1 seed, the Dodgers will. I think in, the second round, they're going to lose to, Philly.
I'm going... Go ahead.
I think it's good. I think in, a 5-game set, they'll split at Dodger Stadium. And then Philly will just, take them to the shed at the bank.
You think so?
I don't think that... They always do it every year. They got swept last year by the Diamondbacks. They don't perform in the playoffs. They never do.
But you're missing the key components to this
they
team.
got Ohtani. So what?
Their pitching rotation is so fucking good, dude.
I don't know.
They've added Tyler Glass now to their rotation.
They did do that. I will say, I drafted Yamamoto in both of my fantasy leagues, and he got shelled in his opening start in Korea.
He got but
my friend
opening
is
start. It's his opening start.
My friend is like, he's like, if it happens again, you should be worried, but I don't think it will.
No, yeah, I 1,000% agree with that.
Kind of like what you said with Volpe.
I 1,000% agree with you on that. It was his first start.
I'm still taking...
yes, he got absolutely
I'm still
demolished.
taking Philly. Dodgers are choking. And I think it's going to be Braves and Philly.
I'm going Braves and Dodgers.
And then the Braves are making the World Series.
You've got the Braves making the World Series?
I think their revenge tour is going to be one for the ages after they lost to Philly.
Now, I would like to see the Braves make the World Series just because I'm moving there after graduation. But I think it's going to be Yankees-Dodgers. I think it's going to be Yankees-Dodgers.
Yankees-Braves World Series. Is Jackson going to game 1
to any of them?
I feel like you got to. If you're living in Atlanta, when are you going to see the Yankees play in the World Series? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
May as well. All right, World Series. I have Orioles-Braves, and I think the Orioles win. This team is the 2016 Cubs.
That's not a bad pick. I don't dislike that pick. I don't dislike it.
I know I just said, don't take the young team that's ahead of schedule. This isn't just a young team that's ahead of schedule. They won 100 and something games last year.
They were really good last year.
And, they got swept in the playoffs. But I think they're going to learn from that and everything. And I think that they're going to make the World Series because the 2015 Cubs were an incredibly young team that was ahead of schedule. And then every player was just a star on that team. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what you're going to see from the Orioles this year.
I've got Yankees-Dodgers in the World Series. And from what I remember from the last time we did this, I think I have the Yankees winning. I think I'm going to stick with it.
The Yankees winning the World Series?
Yankees win the World Series. They get number 28 this year. Dude, Juan Soto's so good. And he loves being in New York. He already loves it, man. We're dropping like flies right now, but I would much rather we drop like flies right now than in August. So we've still got Cole. He's still going to be coming back. I think he's going to be back sometime in May, I think they said. Or no. It doesn't matter. But The biggest thing that scares me, I guess, is the rest of the
He's
pitching
trying to
rotation.
convince himself that the Yankees are going to win the World Series.
Yes, I am.
He can't do it. He'll
Yes, I
say
am.
it, but he can't do it. We'll see.
I think we've got a lot more depth, like in our lineup.
My
There's so much good depth.
one
in
of the
lineup.
guys in the president of our baseball club just dropped $500 on the Cubs to win the division.
Jesus Christ.
So
$500.
So we'll see. We'll see if the Cubs win the division.
All right, then that's gonna be
All
an
right.
interesting time for
Have
him.
a great baseball season, everybody. Please take care.